What's up, y'all? It's popping this D. Let's react to this impressive video. This is Michael B. Jordan claiming Lori Harvey. Anderson .Paak is a colorist, and Jazmine Sullivan's Hotels review. Lori, you think you about to take my nigga? My nigga? That's what you think? Bitch. No, but I think Michael B. Jordan is really cute. I used to think he was super duper fine, some years ago. That's died down a little bit over the years, but I still think he's very attractive. I thoroughly, enjoy watching him in Creed. So I heard another one is coming out, and I will be watching that one as well to enjoy the view because he has a very beautiful body. So I do think he's really cute. But good for him and Lori Harvey. And shout out to sis for living her life. She's in her 20s and she's having a good time dating, doing her. People talking about she for the streets. Shut the fuck up. This woman is living her life and experimenting and doing what the rest of y'all should be doing if you had a fucking life. Newsflash, this is what people do. They go out and they date. Not everything lasts forever. So what the fuck you supposed to do when your relationship ends? Go cry in the corner for the rest of your life and never date anybody else? Like, y'all sound dumb as fuck. Shut up. When these niggas is dating multiple people, nobody has anything to say. But let a woman do it, and it's the problem. Shut your ass up. Let her live her life. She's very pretty, and of course she's going to have many options. So one nigga it ain't work with, it's gonna be 30 other niggas trying to fuck with her. So who are in her league, who are in her circles, her social circles. So it's bound to happen. So what? Are we surprised? Anyway, let's see them be booed up, and Anderson .Paak. Let's see what his colorist ass is doing. Let's watch. Let's see how shady impressive get today. Hey girl, I like her.
Welcome to the Impressive Channel. It's official. Lori Harvey is
They're
dating
really cute. They make a beautiful
Michael
couple.
B. Jordan.
They will have
Michael
beautiful
B.
babies.
Jordan and Lori Harvey sent people into a frenzy when they posted each other on their Instagram pages. And there were a lot of surprise reactions.
How y'all surprised?
There were
Y'all
a
don't
lot
even know
of
them.
people who already knew that Michael was seeing Lori because they were spotted together during the Thanksgiving holiday last year. They also were spotted together around New Year's. They went on this romantic, snowy getaway trip in Salt Lake City.
Yes.
And even though they didn't take pictures together, they've dropped enough hints to let people know that they were vacationing together.
Ooh, I don't
now,
have this air
Michael
on,
B. Jordan
child.
surprised a lot of his fans when he officially posted Lori on his Instagram page. And this
I'm
is the
adjusting
first
my thermostat. I'm not texting.
we've seen Michael claim somebody in the height of his career. Now, we have seen Michael B. Jordan spotted with some women here and there, but he has never publicly claimed any of these women, at least from what we know. However, him posting Lori Harvey is his way of letting it be known that she is his woman. And I have to say kudos to Lori for snagging a good one. Lori Harvey was able to bag a wealthy, successful actor. He's one of the most sought after bachelors in Hollywood, and Lori was able to get him. So kudos to her. She went from dating men like Memphis Depay, Diddy, Trey Songz, Future, but now she's leveled up and she's dating one of the hottest actors in Hollywood. And I think this is a great look for Lori Harvey. This is going to give her new exposure. And this is also a great look for Michael B. Jordan as well, because this type of publicity is actually good for his brand. Now, Michael B. Jordan has been linked to other women in the past, and a lot of the women he's dated have been non-black women. And nothing is wrong with him dating outside of his race, but a lot of people felt like he didn't like black girls because they never.
Who is that? I know her face.
What's the craziest rumor you've ever heard about yourself?
That I don't date black women.
Now, he has had a black girlfriend, but because Michael is so low-key with his dating, most people really didn't know. The only time we've seen him with another woman was when the paparazzi would sneak a pic of them. And a lot of times the women would be non-black. And like I said before, there's nothing wrong with Michael dating outside of his race. But because a good portion of Michael's fan base is made up of black women,
it had nothing to do with her.
It's actually a better look for him to be seen with a black woman. Which is probably one of the reasons.
I didn't want that to come off shady like I'm trying to make fun of her as a person or anything. But I tried to listen to her music on my Patreon and on my own, and it's a no for me.
Reasons why he got with Lori Harvey. while I think Michael and Lori like each other and probably get along well, I also wouldn't be surprised if they got together for publicity. And this is good PR for both Michael and
Everything
Lori,
ain't for publicity,
especially Lori, because Lori is being praised for snagging one of the hottest actors in Hollywood. And he claimed her first, y'all. This is the key right here. He claimed her first. She didn't have to beg for it. She didn't have to be thirsty. She didn't have to clout chase. He claimed her. And that's how it should be. Women are the prize, and we should carry ourselves like we are the prize. Anyway, on to the next topic.
On it.
I want to talk about Jazmine Sullivan. Jazmine Sullivan recently dropped her new music project called Hotels, and Ho has a French spelling, Heaux. So she dropped her new project, and I got a chance to listen to it, and I loved it. However, there was a little bit of controversy surrounding one of her songs called Price Tags, which features the artist Anderson .Paak. Some people thought Anderson .Paak's verse was problematic because he made a colorist remark. And I'm actually going to get into that. But before I do want to talk a little bit about Jazmine's music project, Hotels. This is actually an EP. This is not an album. So I do want to emphasize that for anybody who thought the project was too short or it was missing something. It's not an official album. However, I liked Hotels, and I really liked the concept of the project. In my opinion, I think Hotels is kind of like an extension of Jazmine Sullivan's album Reality Show. Jazmine is a very observant writer, and she has an amazing way of penning songs from different perspectives, and she conveys the message in a way that's more believable when she sings about it from a first-person point of view. And like Reality Show, Hotels draws inspiration from other people's real-life experiences. It doesn't matter how ratchet and crazy the experiences are, Jazmine is able to convey it in a way that makes people understand and relate. So that's one of the reasons why I like Jazmine as an artist. And on top of that, she's a vocal beast. But Hotels really centers around women and their sexuality. It gives one perspective of women being sexually liberated and knowing what they want. But also it provides another perspective of the danger of being too sexually free. And Jazmine kind of expresses that on her song Bodies. She's saying from a perspective of a person who got too lit and ended up finding herself in some random person's bed. And that's kind of the danger of being too sexually open. You don't know what you expose yourself to. So there has to be some boundaries. Also on the EP, Jazmine shows a perspective of women who use sex to get what they want financially. And this has been a very popular message promoted in music. Get that bread, get that head, then leave. That's what people have been saying. And that's what artists like the City Girls have been talking about in their music. This is a very popular thing where women are promoting the idea of exchanging sex for material things and money. And some people may call it prostitution, but tricking comes in different shapes and different forms. There are some women who are married or in relationships, and they sometimes use sex to get what they want from their partners. It happens. And also in another song like Put It Down, Jazmine talks about women being stupid over the D. They lose themselves over a no good man, all because he could please them sexually. And this is something that a lot of women go through as well. So I like the fact that Jazmine doesn't only create a glamorized picture of women and their relationship with sex. Some women have an unhealthy relationship with sex, and sadly they sell themselves short because of it. So I like the realistic angle that Jazmine took on this EP, and I do like the fact that she had women tell their stories as well. I thought the concept overall was interesting, and I did like the songs. I liked every song on the EP, but the songs that stood out to me was The Other Side. That's one of my faves on the album. Also, I like the song that Jazmine had with her called Girl Like Me. I thought Jazmine and hers voices complemented each other so well. And I like the song Jazmine did with Ari Lennox called On It. Both of them were singing their faces off on this song. And Pick Up Your Feelings was another favorite as well. And honestly, her live version of Pick Up Your Feelings and her live version of Lost Ones are way better than the album version, in my opinion. I honestly can't listen to the album version anymore. I have to listen to the live version on Apple because Jazmine's voice is so amazing that The studio can't pick up the fullness of it all. It's just so incredible. And lastly, another song that stood out to me was Price Tags featuring Anderson .Paak. And I'm not gonna lie, this song is one of my favorites on the project. However, I could not ignore the problematic line that Anderson .Paak had in his verse. Now, the song is coming from two different perspectives. Jazmine is singing from the perspective of a woman who's making demands and telling her man to buy her things in order to sleep with her. And Anderson .Paak is coming from the perspective of a man who's frustrated and tired of this woman draining his pockets. So this is the line that has some people talking. He said, "Forget it. Mama told me to put the kid in. Whoa. So I did it. Yes. But the baby came out as black as Shanell in Pulp Fiction. Whoa. I'm light-skinned and whoa. My granddaddy Indian. You effing with my lineage and my dividends. Come on." So basically in this line, he was saying how the girl had a baby, but the baby didn't look like him. And he basically said, don't put a child on me that's not mine. It's messing up my lineage. And don't mess up my dividends by making me pay child support for a child that's not mine. So that's kind of what I got from what he said in this verse. However, I do think the way he worded it was kind of off-putting. Now, he first said, but that baby came out as black as...
Before we go even deeper into this and trying to make this man to be out something that he ain't. If Jazmine is portraying an ain't shit woman, he can easily be portraying an ain't shit man. So why are we attaching these lyrics to him as a person when he's just telling a story? We just praise Jazmine for putting herself in other people's shoes and being able to convey certain messages that are unlike her own. But he can't do that? Now, he said this, so this is colorist and this is a problem? Stop it.
Stop it. Fiction. Whoa. So he said that like it was a bad thing.
Oh my God.
And that was the off-putting part. There's nothing wrong with having a black baby.
Oh God. Even if this was from his own perspective, it doesn't have to be anything wrong with it. The problem that is wrong with it is that he's light-skinned. So obviously if the baby is coming out really dark, then it's not his. That's what's wrong with it. It ain't his baby. Why does it have to be taken to a place that...
He said it like it's impossible for him to produce a black baby. Now, I do know Anderson .Paak is multiracial. He's black and Korean, and he claims he has some Indian in him as well. So he is mixed, and mixed people can produce children with different complexions. So it wouldn't be impossible for Anderson .Paak to produce a dark-skinned baby.
He got big teeth with little lips.
A dark-skinned woman. But judging from his verse, it's clear that he's one of those people that will go out of his way to make babies that aren't black.
Oh,
if the baby is too black, then it messes up his lineage. That's his words, not mine. Now, there are some people who called Anderson .Paak out for what he said in the song. One Twitter user said, "It's 2021 and we're still letting colorism slide. This is disgusting."
Y'all want to be mad about everything.
It's an exquisite project, but I gotta skip price tag once Anderson .Paak speaks. He reeks of colorism.
It's 2021. Y'all choosing misery in 2021?
Problematic verse. What in the colorism was that man talking about? Another Twitter user quoted Anderson .Paak's lyrics and said, "Anderson .Paak, I need an explanation because it's sounding hella colorist and whack." This Twitter user said, "Anderson .Paak's verse on price tags, problematic verse. It's the only thing I do. You have kids." And it kind of shows that Anderson .Paak has colorist views. And
I'm gonna head up. I don't agree with that at all. At all. And I was ready to roast him. I was already talking about his teeth. But no. Let's stop. He clearly is portraying an ain't shit nigga like she was doing for the female side. Why are we attaching these lyrics to him, but we're not attaching the lyrics to Jazmine? She's telling the story, but this is how he actually feels, and this is him. I'm gonna just say this. Y'all gotta choose happiness. You have to choose happiness. You cannot complain about every single thing and get offended by every single thing and cause this uproar and expect to be happy in your life and expect to have any type of peace or joy. You can't. You just can't. You have to let that shit go. Let it go. Stop trying to find a problem with everything. Stop trying to cancel everybody if you actually want to have a good life and be happy yourself. I guarantee not one of those people are happy. I would bet every dollar in my bank account. People who are happy and in a good place, they are not on the internet talking shit about other people. It is impossible. You're just not doing it. So choose happiness in 2021. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this video. Let me know what other videos you want me to watch, and I'll see y'all on the next one.